What's poppin', fam? Welcome to Don't Touch My Mindset, a podcast that is designed to uplift, inspire, and motivate you, and most importantly, share tools to help you protect that mindset. Yo, I always feel like I'm gonna come in on this like a mixtape, dog. Like I'm just coming in like, yo, this is hot. You already know. I wish. Like there's a part of me that like deep down in me wishes that God would have blessed me with musical talent. But he didn't. He blessed me with inspiration and being able to breathe life into you. So that's why you're here. You're not here to hear me rap, right? So hi, thank you. I am your host, JJ. Super excited to be here with you guys. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Thank you to all of the supporters who've been showing love to the show through the support link. Thank you. Please. It allows us to keep making content. And if we have inspired you here on the podcast in any way, shape, or form, we ask that you pay it forward, right? So we can continue to make high-level, top-notch, quality content for you guys. Also, rate and review, right? If like something from this episode just hits you like, bow, gut punch, that's extremely accurate. That hit nail on the head. Good job, Jay. Rate and review. 5-star ratings. We are currently sitting at 100 5-star ratings in the Apple Store, trying to get to 200 by the end of the year. Can we do it, guys? Can we do it? If you haven't rated the show, rate, review, and most importantly, share it with a friend. Always. Get involved in a community. We have the 90-day personal growth challenge. I am currently on day 31. I'm on day 31, guys, of my second round of just documenting it, showing you guys, keeping you guys in a loop. This is a way of life for me. So if you haven't check the show notes for all the links. The biggest news I think I have for you guys is that we're launching an app. We are launching an app. That's huge. That's something like we're launching an app. It's the ultimate personal and professional development tool. Probably the only one that you're going to need. Stay locked in. Tap in on Instagram at Don't Touch My Mindset or at DJ Chase to find out more about that. But we're launching an app, right? Where you have the 90-day personal growth challenge. You have exclusive content for the podcast, video podcast. Yo, it's fire. We got a lot of stuff coming. But today's mindset is problem solving. Problem solving 101. I want to draw it back to the basics and just like, yo, this is a crucial skill that you need in order to advance anywhere in life, in order to get over any challenges, adversities, obstacles. Like this is a like problem solving. And we also need to take a look at how you look at problems, right? So no more, we're going to dive straight into it. I'm super excited about that. Like I said, bro, we're launching an app. Like that's insane. Go to the App Store if you have an iPhone and search Don't Touch My Mindset. Download the app. Be a founding member. Go be a founding member. I love you guys. Let's dive. Let's go. Let's get into it. I always want to start it off with a quote. And today's quote comes from our good friends at the Motivation app. Focus on what is true and what is happening for you and appreciate it. Let me say that one more time. Focus on what is true and what is happening for you and appreciate it, right? So where focus goes, energy flows. We all can agree to that. So we have a tendency to focus on the bad. So we focus on probably false evidence appearing real, fear, lack of resources, excuses. We blame a lot of other people when problems, adversities, and challenges arrive in our life. So I want us to focus on what is true. What can I control in the situation? What is happening for me in this situation, and appreciate it. Like I really want to break this quote down because it was really good and it hit me. And one of my mantras in this existence is life happens for you, not to you. Like everything in this life is happening for you, because it's all an algorithm, as Adi says. It's all an algorithm, and once you say yes to this, it changes your algorithm, and then you start getting more of what you said yes to, right? But as soon as you say no to something, it changes your algorithm. You get and it switches up, and you can change it at any time, right? So I love this quote: focus on what is true and what is happening for you, and appreciate it, right? Appreciate what's going on for you in this life. And especially if you're a person of faith. Like, if you're a real person of faith, Romans 8:28, right? All things work for my good. Everything is happening for me. It's happening for me. So I truly believe that. Like, when I tell you guys I was in prison for 6 months, I believe that prison happened for me. Like, I believe that God had to take me through that in order to get me to who I am now. Like, at least start extracting that, at least let me start scraping this. And he had to take everything away from me. He had to take everything away from me because I was in the way. I was focusing on the negatives. I was focusing on the bad. I was putting energy in all of the wrong places, and I was burnt out on life. I was depressed, sad, and addicted to alcohol. I couldn't stop. But I literally believe that prison happened for me because it made me sit down. I had to become a part of the solution. I had a problem in front of me. I was the problem, and I had to become part of the solution. So I want to break this mindset down today of becoming part of the solution. Problem solving, right? There's two types of people in this world. You have problem starters, or you have problem solvers, right? That's it. And we all know what problem starters look like, right? You have those people who start every sentence like, oh, well, there that is. Oh no. Or even when they're surprised, it's a negative statement coming out. Like, and there's nothing that is good happening around. We know those people. Like, you have that friend, you call them with some good news, and then they hit you with the bow. Here's the pessimistic side of it. And not even like the pessimistic, like, did you think about this, or have you considered this? Like, the ones that are actually like genuinely caring for you, but like just like, oh, you know, some of this could happen, that could happen. Like, quit putting that negative problem starting energy on me. Stop it. I don't want it. I'm trying to get to the other side, which I truly believe that you can get there, right? And I'm gonna show you how to get to the other side of being a problem solver, right? I want you to be a problem solver, and that's where we have a solution for every problem. There hasn't been a problem that I've met that I can't solve. And not saying that in like a cocky way, but like, even if I don't have the answer, I can go find somebody with the answer, right? And that's whether relationship equity, mentorship, coaching, researchers, Google, whatever you want. Like, there's not a problem that we can't solve, but it's how we handle problems. It's how we react in the face of adversity. When a problem smacks us in the mouth, because it will. Life's gonna be hard. Like, if there's anything that 100% humans can agree on, it would be that life is hard. In some fashion, some way, that their life is hard. And I'm not gonna take that away from anybody. I'm actually embracing my humanity by saying that life is hard for everybody. I'm not out here saying that I got the biggest problems and I figured it out and that you need to follow this 1-2 step, or like, here's the science behind you. I'm not. What I'm telling you is having humility is knowing that life is hard for everyone. Everybody faces trials, tribulations, adversities, and circumstances that they didn't see coming. Everybody does. So I'm not going to feed into the problem. I'm not going to look for anything and turn it into a problem. I'm not going to run up to an apple tree and say, dang it, I wanted applesauce. This is a problem. Or I'm going to run into an apple tree and say, yo, let's climb the tree, get the apples, and make applesauce. Like, there's no problem that I have met that doesn't have a solution if you look for it in the right places, if you ask the right questions, if you put yourself around the right people. So I need you to make that mindset shift of, oh snap, we got a problem, to, okay, we got a setback, we got a challenge, we got something that I didn't see coming up. And that's really what a problem is. It's just a circumstance that came up that you really didn't see happening in your plan. So now we gotta make the adjustment. Like, it's okay. Like, mistakes are a part of the process. You fail forward, you don't fail to quit. And when a problem arises, we make the adjustment. That's all you gotta do, and it's not even that deep. Like, you don't even gotta do much. All you really have to do is tell yourself that, I believe that we can make it through this. This may be the valley of despair, but I can push through. Yo, we've all been on our last straw, at the end of our rope, right? So be a problem solver. Become a part of the solution. Understand the problem from the inside out. And if you don't understand the problem, find somebody who does. Look in your circle, or find somebody who's willing, or an expert in the subject matter. Because everything created in the world has came from a problem. Somebody had a problem, they found a solution, or they created a solution for it. That's how we come up with products. Well, that's how we come up with coaches, mentors. That's how we come up with automobiles, because nobody wanted to walk anymore. Like, that's how we come up with planes, because nobody wanted to drive long places anymore. Like, that's everything was manufactured. So one, how can you become part of the solution? What's your problem? And not even problem in a bad way, because we don't look for problems to say, oh, that's bad and I'll never be able to fix it. We look for problems in order to improve them. Like, if we don't do a self-checkup, we're bound to malfunction. And that's okay. I completely understand. As somebody who consistently does the work, consistently goes through this process, consistently stretches myself, I know that I'm bound to find some places where I can improve. Am I the best father I can be? Am I the best fiance that I can be? Am I the best son that I can be? I don't know. Am I the best friend that I can be? I don't know. But I'm going to search every single day until I find out, and make sure that I become the best, because I know that there's people who can benefit from me becoming the best version of me. So why not add that fuel to the fire? Why not make it easier to do it? Yo, I love it. So there's two types of people in this world. You have problem starters and problem solvers. I actually wrote a whole blog on this subject of just like problem solving 101, because one, it's a skill and it can be learned, right? And I wanna leave you with this one thing. Over my years of pleasing people by solving their problems, right? That's all I did for 9.5 years. And now currently I've made it my true profession. But even in car sales, I would connect with somebody and make sure I meet their needs by solving their problem. Like, anybody who walked through my threshold of the dealership, yo, they had a problem, and I was there to solve it and meet the need, right? So over my years of solving problems and studying people and leading conversation, and now coaching people and professionals and executives, I see the problem promise. Each problem that you encounter promises to make you better. Every single problem that you encounter, that you come up against, that seems to smack you in the face, promises to make you better. If you can overcome it, if you can find a solution, if you can be a problem solver, if you can be in the top 2%, if you can be the one who says, no, I think we can figure this out. Have we tried it this way? Have we done X, Y, Z? Like, literally dissect it, pull it apart, look at it, find somebody else to look at it, put it back together. And if it doesn't work, try it again. Like, be a problem solver. Look, I love you guys. Keep working, keep grinding. Happy Mindset Day. I hope this has inspired you, uplifted you, motivated you. And actually, I hope this has prompted you to just do a self-evaluation of the 7 equities. Look in the 7 areas: your mind, your body, your soul, your intimate relationships, your networking relationships, your business, and your finances. Find where you could improve, and stay course to that. Stick to that. Make 3 commitments for 90 days and stick to that. Join the 90-day personal growth challenge, right? Stick to that, and start making the shift from problem starter to problem solver, and embracing the problem promise that each problem promises to make you better. Look, I love you guys. Thank you for rocking with me. We are back next week with a brand new mindset. Please, if anything resonated with you from this episode, if anything stuck out to you from this episode, rate, review, and share with a friend. Tag us on Instagram at BJChase or at Don't Touch Your Mindset. Until next time, stay focused, stay inspired, stay connected, and please, 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 don't let anyone touch your mindset.